Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event tonight.
Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running west!
My God, what a run! It's not the world is watching! Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I live? The dance of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The dance of the bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? The lights on the plaza. At the expense of a deck of a bachelor.
I'm letting my mind off! It feels like my heart is going to burst! Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served! And when you think of me, am I the best you ever had? Say one more drink with me, I'll enjoy your side!
What is this dude screaming?
Watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress dangles my neck. How do I live? The dance of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The dance of the bachelor. Seems so fitting for happily ever after. How can I ask for more? The lights on the plaza. At the expense of a deck of a bachelor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E Tepa, cooing from the Place to Be Reviews. Right back here with all of yous. Wednesday Night Live. We got a great show, a great panel. Let me give some shout outs to this wonderful chat. All my channel members out there, hail to everyone. We just finished up the member stream with Nano Reaper, jumped on. Really good talking to him again. Members, go back and check that out. It was more or less just a conversation back and forth for about 47, 48 minutes. Really good time. Thanks, Nano, for jumping in. Horny Alf in the chat. Keely Chow, the Phantom Menace Ultron. I'll give it to you. There are no strings on me. There you go right there. Keely, good stuff. Comics Gator in the house. One of my channel members. What's up, brother? Good to see you again. Brahma. Yep, I answered your DM, sir. Judas Goat Barbecue, another channel member. Thank you for being here. Rugo Better, another channel member. Awesome one. What's up, brother? Welcome. There's Nano. Hail, Nano Reaper. Welcome back. Angelus Draven's in the chat, ain't on the panel. It's time to introduce this panel, ladies and gentlemen. And let me give it up to my brother from another mother. Thank you, Alec Arcane, and welcome. This is WCW Monday Nitro on TNT right here. That's right, old school. Let me give it up, though, to my co-host, my brother, Tony ToneDef from the Clown World Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded, Tony ToneDef, rocking with you. It's Wednesday Night Live, the place to be, reviews. Shout out to the chat, everyone in the chat. You kick ass. Thank you. Hail to everybody on the panel, new and old. Great to see everybody. I'm looking forward to an eventful hump day.
Well, it's always eventful around here, man. It's always eventful. Let me give it up to our debuting guest, ladies and gentlemen. He is one of the independent creators in our community. He's got a great project. We're going to be sharing that here in a minute. Let me give it up to Mr. Edwin Acevedo.
Hell. Hell the chat. Hell you guys for having me on. I'm looking forward to it. They say it's the place to be, so I'm here.
Hey, it is, man. Thank you for being here. I'm going to screen share this for us real quick here. So Yeah, the Ace right here, Volume 2. So go ahead and let's talk about this for a minute.
Yes, sir. The Ace Volume 2, as you can see, is the second volume of my comic book series. I ended up crowdfunding Volume 1 last year. Thanks to everybody who supported it. It got successfully crowdfunded, and now we're looking to launch the Ace Volume 2. Quick little pitch. The Ace is about a young man who discovers uh, the remains of a shooting star, and what he finds there gives him the ability to transform into an armored superhero. And now he's got to deal with all these alien threats that are coming after him, and most specifically the armor. So he has to kind of learn to deal with all these different threats that one what he has. So
I like it. I like it. I like science fiction. This sounds like a cool concept. Do you still have Volume 1 available if people want to purchase that?
the store's closed, but I do have some extra copies. If anybody's interested in, they can always DM me, and we can work something out for them. But we will be having a second printing when the actual campaign launches on the 24th. So
Okay.
everybody's gonna get a chance to pick both volumes up together. And yeah, this is basically my love story to a lot of the comic books that I grew up on. I'm a '90s comic book fan, so as much as I love Spider-Man, X-Men, I was kind of a fan of the funky books like Dark Hawk, Sleepwalker, Death's Head 2. So this is kind of my love letter to all those comics, kind of putting my own spin on it and just bringing fun adventure with some kind of real life underneath stuff. You got the big
Okay.
guys with the armor fighting a giant talking shark. But in the end, there's also a story about a young guy who's trying to figure out his place in life and trying to figure out what kind of man he wants to be uh, inside of this kind of crazy space opera.
I like it.
How
like it.
is the white cis male representation in your story?
I mean, David is Hispanic, but nobody really cares.
No,
See, that's
it
it.
sounds awesome, brother. The concept, and I like the shooting star. Like, I really
Yeah.
like the origin of his powers, and just like, yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I picked up Volume 1. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I liked the art, so I was like, I'm gonna back this, and I'm definitely looking to get this one. So
Yeah, man. First off, thank you. Secondly, if you do read it, I would love the feedback. I'm trying to get better at this writing thing. But
yeah.
I will say, if you love the art, you will absolutely be head over heels with the art in Volume 2. Everything is better. The colors are better. The art is better. Everybody who worked on the project has taken it to a new level. So
Nice.
I'm insanely proud of this book and really can't wait to finally get to the 24th so I can start showing more of it.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, excellent, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate it, Edwin. So yeah, good to have you. Let me introduce next. He can only stay for a short time, so I'm gonna put him up here on blast. Rookie Critic, what's going on, bro? Welcome back.
What's up, man? Not much. Looking forward to your next book, Ace. I'll be putting a review out for your Volume 1 pretty soon. What date does your second one release again?
That's Sunday, April 24th.
April 24th. Oof. I'll probably get it out probably a week or so after that.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, that's good. Yeah, right now I've been working on, for myself anyway, fan film watches with a bunch of people, and I'm editing all those right now. So those will be coming soon, and I'll be asking more people to join me on these fan film watches here and there. So keep your eyes out.
Nice, man. Thanks for stopping in, Rook. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
All right, now I get to do this one. And last, but certainly not least, he is the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, I can never do an intro that good. I need to practice on that. But yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here. The chat is always awesome as always, and it should be a good show tonight.
All right, man. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I do have an awesome chat here. And with that, I'm going to give them. It is right to give them thanks and praise, for they are the channel members, my Kazooians. And yeah, gang, update on that. Like I was talking to Nano, the kazoos are en route. I just ordered 144 kazoos. So I will be packaging those all up with these two hands and sending them to you, addressed from my PO box here at the Place to Be Reviews. And yeah, so all 18 of you will need to send me somewhere you'd like me to ship your kazoo. My channel members get kazoos, so you don't have to pay postage or anything. I'm handling that shit because I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. So I will be mailing those out. And then next, we're not going to do the. My damn dog's barking out there. We're not going to do the quiz tonight because I'm trying to get an expansion pack for the game, so we're not going over questions, and so we can dig deeper into the identity of our panel members and find out more embarrassing stuff about Angelus Draven.
Oh, yes, we don't even do it unless he's on the panel.
Right, we just, but and I want to have the kazoos because then we will start playing Wednesday nights. We'll raise the stakes, and then the winning panelists will be representing a couple members in our chat, and who's ever panel member wins, those two corresponding people in the chat will be getting kazoos mailed to them from me. If you want a kazoo, I'll be mailing you kazoos. So yeah, and so yeah, that's all going on. So channel members. That was my long-winded way to say thank you. All right, yep, that's for my channel members right there. And we got one sponsor spot we have right now is our friends from Doom Scholar Studios. Before we get into, how we kick off Wednesday nights, my trigger finger's itchy right now to get into it. But one more spot for the sponsor. Here is Alan from Doom Scholar Studios.
Yaskowitz from Dune Scholar Studios again. If you're interested in seeing our efforts to make entertainment great again, or if you're interested in helping us do it, I'll ask you to get a look at our website, www.dss-ent.com. Our first online graphic series is there to be seen, The Last Survivors, Forgotten Son, based on a novel written by myself and Mr. Declan Finn. As of right now, the story is still in the prologue, although I can promise you'll see more from our artist, Danielle Stover, in the near future. That's www.dss-ent.com.
You can check out DSS, Doom Scholar Studios, link in the description to the video. All right, folks. Yeah. Now, I know it's Wednesday. You need it. We got it. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. I'm not saying the next line, but you know who I am. Here it is. I'm bringing you that good shit. It's time for Holy Shit News.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything. Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Oh, here we are. Pop-up ad, of course. Because my damn VPN, I can't use the VPN while I'm streaming. It messes me up. It messes up my internet. It doesn't. So I go back to the regular not Wi-Fi, but the regular Ethernet cable, and I just turn the VPN off while I'm streaming. But here we are. SmokingGun.com. Man posed as DEA agent to get discount at Wendy's. Cops charge. I mean, that's a pretty big matzo ball he's throwing out there. Let's just be honest here.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me, yeah.
Are you willing to commit a felony for a Baconator, dog? I mean, really?
I mean, depending on what the quality, maybe. I mean, that depends.
I mean, Wendy's.
It's just not a service member.
I mean, not Wendy's,
Wait till them food shortages. We'll see who's Willing to do what for a baconator?
You know,
Mm.
those might start looking. Those might be a delicacy one day.
Yes.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, would you kill a man? Remember that on Family Guy? I do. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I had a friend who always used to wear camo and shit, and they mistaken him for like a service member a couple times at a place and gave him the discount.
I would have been like, no, I'm not. I'm just wearing camo.
Man.
Here's my thing. It worked in the federal government. We just had two people get one over on the Secret Service for like 2 years pretending to be federal agents, and they got to meet with federal contractors and the whole 9 yards. So just to go get a baconator, I mean, it's not that outlandish.
No.
Just after these other people set the bar, you know?
Right? Look at this. Hey, can you tell I've been shopping for kazoos? Look at there's an ad for kazoos. It's like they know. It's like they know.
Yeah.
So here he is, right? Ain't no DEA agent with them ashy ass lips. Look at him. Get this man some chapstick first of all. He's gonna need that when he goes to prison.
Wow.
Nice and crusty.
What do you know? He's like, no. They're like, come on, get down there. You know what time it is. He's with these lips, really? Like, no, you're gonna cut me like a razor blade. A Florida man masqueraded as a Drug Enforcement Administration agent to secure a discount at a Wendy's restaurant, according to police who yesterday arrested the suspect for impersonating a law enforcement officer. Investigators say Jesse Stover, 57, had been receiving the half-off discount for more than 2 years at Wendy's in Bunnell, a city about 20 miles north of Daytona Beach.
Look, they ain't been the same since Dave Thomas died. He was a nice, caring man, and then the vultures came in. The Bob Igers of fast food.
Yep.
So fuck the system.
We need In-N-Outs near me.
Yeah, I got nothing like that here. Let's see. Yesterday, Stover again sought the discount. A Wendy's manager asked to see his credentials. Stover, the cops say, flashed a badge. When the manager asked to examine the badge, Stover reportedly became argumentative, prompting the Wendy's worker to call 911. The manager told the police Stover claimed to work undercover for the DEA, adding that he threatened to report employees to Wendy's corporate office for denying him the 50% discount. I wonder how many times in the course of a week he went to Wendy's and like demanded that they give him 50% off.
I mean, I gotta give it up to the manager there for pulling the trunk for it, you know. Just like, let me see that badge.
Yep. Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? Everyone here's seen Training Day, right?
Yep.
It's been years.
I have not.
Yeah.
I just watched it. I actually watched it with my. I shouldn't even admit this. I watched it with my kid. But the part where Alonzo and Jake go in to Macy Gray's house, and she's like, "I want to see that goddamn warrant." He gives her the fucking Hop Sings menu. I'm like, oh. He takes all her cash and shit. I'm like, this guy had, he had Denzel had a Chinese restaurant menu, and homeboy here had a concealed weapon permit badge.
Wow.
Oof. Yeah, that's not exactly a DEA credential there, bud. So, charged with falsely impersonating an officer, Stover's booked into the Flagler County Jail in the felony rap. He was released from custody last night after posting $2,500 bond. I mean, he'll probably end up with like probation, maybe some jail time. I don't know. He should.
Yeah, they should
First place he gets out of prison is Wendy's.
He's going to Wendy's.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna have to switch it up after he gets out. Go somewhere else. Burger King.
He's gonna start shaking down. He's like, I work for the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would do this for Culver's. I only had them once in Utah, and that shit was bomb. So.
Oh, dude, Culver's is good shit.
I'm gonna get me a little ATF hat. Get a little ATF hat. And
just
get
get
some
the
half off. Yeah.
Just get get the FBI shirt, but get the one that says female body inspector and just say I work for the FBI. And just wear that in there. Do it. And then no, I need you to get a GoPro and a body camera and record this whole thing.
I will. Fuck, I'm going to Utah tonight.
Take one for your team, Tony.
I'm going to Utah. Hey, let me know if you meet Jody Arias. Oh wait, no, she's in prison. Never mind. That's a little cold blooded.
And
But
Casey
so
Anthony's free.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I had an unhealthy crush on Casey Anthony. I'm like,
I know
she's insane, but I'm like, I've done worse. I mean, she's kind of hot, you know. I'm like,
It's why I sit here and talk about the degradation of society because all these chicks have a crush on Ted Bundy, but I would totally, Casey Anthony, yes.
I don't feel like such a horrible person anymore. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I don't. I truly don't.
What about the man's responsibility?
Evil man. Cops. Cat used his weapon in domestic battery. Woman busted after confrontation with girlfriend. All right, now before we get into this, I know a couple of you probably read ahead, but what kind of haircut do you think this woman has? She used a cat as a weapon.
A cat as a weapon.
Yeah.
It's either curly hair or an afro, or let's go with this. Could go any type. There's lots of different crazy hair. All
right.
Lots of different ones.
I'm thinking somewhere in between Paul McCartney and Joe Dirt.
The kind of hair that looks like you ripped it out over time.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney and Joe Dirt. I like it.
Is it a Karen haircut?
Okay. Draven says Karen. All right. In a total pussy move, a Florida woman allegedly battered her girlfriend with the couple's cat, according to a arrest report. That kitty looks like Mr. Beans. Police say that Susan Freudenthal, 53, and the 44-year-old victim, of course her name would be Susan, were arguing Wednesday evening over fidelity issues in their shared Largo residence. I think this is the second Largo story we've had in about 3 weeks. During the squabble, Freudenthal swore that she was not cheating and was faithful to the victim. Dun, dun, dun. There's Susan Freudenthal. Look at that haircut.
Totally Karen cut.
That's a Karen cut.
Yes, it is.
That is the Karen cut.
Brother.
At one point, the victim said Freudenthal grabbed one of the couple's pets, a cat, held it up in the victim's face, and swore on the life of the animal that she was not cheating. The cat, cops say, was distressed and scratched the victim. When questioned by police, Freudenthal admitted to holding the animal close to the victim to prove her point and swearing on the life of the animal she was not cheating. Freudenthal, seen above, was arrested for domestic battery, a misdemeanor. She was released yesterday afternoon from the county jail on her own recognizance. Upon being arrested, a polite and compliant Freudenthal contended she was the true victim, according to the arrest report, which lists the weapon used in the alleged battery as feline. Freudenthal, who has lived with the victim for 4 years, was arrested last year for allegedly punching her girlfriend in the mouth during a drunken argument about their relationship. Prosecutors subsequently declined to pursue a domestic battery case against Freudenthal. Poor cat. Hail Tim's talk. What's up? Yes, it is I, Tim. I mean, it's just me. It's just me, Tim. Hail.
The barber said, "What do you want?" She said, "Hit me up with that David Flair." It's like, say no more, fam.
Woo! Ooh. Damn.
Does the other woman look like Daphne?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, this is Judas Goat Barbecue said it. This is pussy on pussy violence right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what this is.
When you kept on saying that she didn't cheat, I was like, I'm not crazy. Oh, she's holding the cat, and you said she's on referring to that. I'm not cheating. I'm like, I thought she's trying to say she's not crazy, but speaks for itself.
Why do I picture her doing that, but like with a laughing Leo face meme? Just holding the cat in her bitch's face.
Would you guys like to know why I've never been arrested for like domestic violence? Because when you're at the point where you're willing to hit your significant other with a cat over and over again, it's probably over.
Right?
Most likely. I mean, you can bounce back. You can recover, right?
They really had us in the first half, man. We're gonna come back though. No, there's not gonna be any more of this.
Oh, we're scissoring.
Just
well,
it's not gonna happen.
It's off the table now.
With scissors.
It's not the Batwoman anymore.
I'm just saying, we have cats. I have a wife. I've never thought, hey, I need to give you a couple good ones with Polly over here. Like, yeah.
That'd be like me. See, I would use if I ever got to the point where I was gonna, I have to say this for YouTube. Hypothetical scenario for comedic purposes. So I decided to beat my wife with one of my cats. Now I have Mr. Beans, who's like probably 7 or 8 pounds, and then I have Meech, who weighs 27 pounds. So I can grab Big Meech by his fucking tail and swing him like a freaking mace. And I mean,
damn.
And just be like, just put her in her place once and for all. She'd be like, "Deuce," and she'd be like, what the fuck was that? 27-pound cat. She's gonna have a concussion. The cat's gonna be pissed as a motherfucker. I mean,
the house is all of a sudden like calmer and less stressful around, and everything's all good.
Actually, if one of us causes stress, it's me, because I'm so fucking high strung. It's me. It's not her. My wife's like, Jesus, just shut up. She encourages me to YouTube. She's like, Tony. I'm just kidding, Tony. My wife's a wonderful person. Don't be afraid of her. Don't be afraid of her. Seriously, hey, help. I'm just kidding.
I'm stuck on the swing and Meech around thing. Like, I want to say that's how they got the sound for lightsabers, back in the 70s. Took Meech's great grandpa and just spun that motherfucker around by the tail. Yes.
Like a 27-pound Norwegian forest cat, like just swinging him around like a mace +2. Like, I drained all your mana with that cat. How does that feel? Like, how does that feel, Susan Freudenthal? Like, I'm sorry, but that is, like, I love so many of these crimes. You can just we gotta hit. I think this is the third one we're on right here. All three of these are smoking gun stories, because I got a Fox 2 story for later on. But all right, this folks, all right, this is truly right here and I can say this on YouTube without saying it on Facebook and getting thrown in Facebook jail for 30 days. This is some straight up white trash this is some white trash shit. As we say in code, the whiskey tango. Woman claimed meth sales as an only work option. Police.
Alrighty.
Accused dealer 27 said she cannot obtain a job. Yeah.
Go figure.
Here we go, ladies. You want to see the queen of the trailer park? Here she is.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And let me start out by saying, a West Virginia woman.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, I would have expected this from my county. A West Virginia woman arrested with a large stash of methamphetamine told police she sold the drug in order to make a living because she cannot obtain a job, according to a felony complaint. Renee Pace, 27, was a passenger in an SUV.
Looks like a Renee.
Yeah. She my dog's even freaked out there hearing about this picture. Sunday night for vehicular violations as it traveled on Route 7 in Terra Alta, a small West Virginia town. I don't think she's a coal miner's daughter. Loretta Lynn, she ain't. During questioning by a state trooper, a male passenger in the auto revealed that when Pace spotted the cop car pulled behind them, she announced she was in possession of narcotics. Of course she was.
Weird flex, but okay.
The cops are behind us. I got narcotics. Okay, bitch. Why are you telling me this now?
Don't shoot me. I'm innocent. I got narcotics. What?
This would have been useful information an hour ago when we left, but thank you.
It's really a shame that the person behind her wasn't that a fake DEA agent.
No shit.
He just pulls her over.
It
He's
could
like,
have been a
"You would have-
been a win-win for everybody, you know. He would have
She's like, "Oh."
give her some Wendy's because she clearly needs to eat something, and he would have gotten some drugs.
See, that's what I was thinking. She's like, "I'll do anything you want, officer. Just please let me go." And then it just switches scenes to a Wendy's. That's all he wants. He's 57. He ain't got time for that mouth. Bitch, get me a Dave single.
right.
So he wants the Baconator.
Yeah.
Have a great
From before.
night, Rugo. Yeah. That's a
Draven
rough.
and I- No, we were talking about their fries last night. Like Wendy's, they either have the best fries or the worst fries. You've got a 50-50 shot depending on how old they are. And knowing dudes' luck, they would have been those soggy brown ones that just kind of flop over the carton. And yeah.
Wait, did you say a 50-50 shot?
Yes.
See,
You
I've
got a
had
50-50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak, so you got a 25% at best. Your chances of winning drastically go down. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. You take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning.
I love that. But
Steiner math never gets old. Steiner math never gets old.
See, at the other extreme where it's not soggy, they're like super freaking hard at Wendy's. Like they've like overdone.
Yeah.
Or they've been sitting there so long that they're so dried out.
They just like splinter in your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. So she admitted she had meth in her backpack. It yielded a large baggie with meth in it, several small baggies with the substance, and the weight of the product written on the outside. Dough.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Organized.
You have. Yeah, see? She's like, I thought my organizational skills would be helpful. Well, they are for us when we clock this into evidence, you fucking whiskey tango bitch. God. Let's see. They found smoking devices, several empty baggies, and a small scale with what appeared to be meth residue. Yes, because you should always travel with your scales. Always.
I'm going to see Hunter. Let me know. Like,
you should get in that free pipe. Going to see Hunter. Pace, as seen above, was arrested on possession with intent to deliver, a felony carrying a max of 15 years in prison. The seized meth weighed about a total of 20 grams, according to the court complaint. While in custody, investigators say Pace told a trooper that she does sell meth in order to make a living because she cannot obtain a job. Well, I guess if you smoke that much meth, you know, maintaining employment would be some sort of a problem, but
I'm surprised she doesn't have an OnlyFans. She looks like one of those people that would have an OnlyFans.
It's shocking. I was kind of waiting for that part of the story to pop up, but she does have an OnlyFans, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to see meth. I don't need to see Methany on OnlyFans. Methany presents OnlyFans, but nah, you know what? I'm good, fam. I'm good. The hub's got me covered. I'm good.
Yep.
Somebody will pay for it, though. Somebody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's always somebody. She didn't even have enough money to afford the full Welch's grape juice dye job.
see, I got respect for her because she could just be doing OnlyFans.
Mhm.
She's out there. Like, it's a dangerous job and it's work. You know, you got to get up. Maybe you want to just chill for the night, have a few drinks. Someone calls you. I mean, you got to be out there. You got to sell it to them because you don't bring that shit to your house. So at least she is getting out there and fucking working instead of just laying her ass down and taking a few nudes. And you know, I'm just saying there's something commendable about it.
Yeah. What up, Nate Knows? She looks like her husband is also her brother. Well, you know, man, I don't want to cast aspersions on West Virginia, but you know, it could possibly be that could be reality. That could be her reality. You know, You know, she seems like the kind of girl that would be like all methed out and come at you and be like, no, this is my truth, and I'll be like, no, bitch, let me tell you, stop right there, because that line, that my truth, no, that doesn't exist. That's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Your truth ain't necessarily the truth. All right.
Yep.
No, you know, I would say
I
smack
do
her in the
gotta
mouth.
say,
But
I just gotta say the most impressive thing about that whole story is that it was originally 40 grams, but somehow 20 just disappeared before did the final count. You know, just
those
one of those
cops know
things
how to
that
party.
happens. You know.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, the West Virginia State Highway Patrol was like, we got about 40 grams of meth, huh? No, we got about 20 grams of meth, homie. Like,
Oh,
Yep.
what?
You done
Yep.
counted wrong, boy.
yep, you must be a rookie.
Oh yeah. But on
The
that
good old-
note, I do got to head out though. But it's cool hanging out for a little bit, hanging out again.
you for being-
So heck
you for
yeah,
being
go
here.
back Ace Volume 2 or sign up for the mailing list thing. It's gonna be awesome.
Definitely, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
man. Thanks,
Hell
Rook.
yes.
Appreciate you being here, brother.
That's cool, and I'll see you later, buddy. And give me
All right, man.
a Grace Randolph send out
All right, let's see. For Rookie, let's see. We got to find a Grace. Here we
so
go.
I can run
Ready?
away. Yeah.
Here you go.
Well,
There you
okay.
go. Oh damn. Yeah, this that ladies and gentlemen was holy shit news. Nate Knows says there is no such thing as my truth or your truth, there's just the truth. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely, man. That is the truth right there. She's Good Stuff Comics Gator. She seems like the type of person that has different definition of relative humidity than the rest of us. Yeah. I bet you a lot of her definitions vary from what's real and what's not. But hey, as long as she just, you know, she can just. I haven't had an excuse to play that in a while. Thanks, Neil Young. So we're gonna take a look at some memes here, and we'll get the main topic queued up. So here we go. All right, there we go. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here again, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on Bounding Into Comics. The Tao of the Mouse. The Tao of Mickey Mouse, we could call it, actually. Major media companies, including Disney, Warner Media, Comcast, and Paramount, to run GLAAD ad promoting the Transformerisms.
No wonder why China hates Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They're like,
Like,
why don't you just drown your kids like a normal human being?
Jesus. I don't, you know, he's not wrong. He's
Well,
not
didn't-
wrong.
I read an article recently where they said that they're regretting doing the woke stuff, and because I guess the parks, they had like a shit ton of people like just walk out when they had
Ariel come out with the pride for it.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, well,
And you know what's it's messed up too, because like I look at this and it's like, you know, they make it, and I hate how they do this, because they make all like they paint gays in a very negative light when they do stuff like this, because it's a very small minority of the actual community. Like a lot of like I call them like the normal gay folks, the normal part of the gay community, just wants to live their lives and be, you know, normal human beings, which they are. Okay, they're fine. It doesn't matter as long as you're adults. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I don't care. It does, like, that's the beauty of being a libertarian. I don't fucking care. As long as you're an adult and everybody consents and nobody's like interfering with my shit and it's not too weird, you know what I mean? Just do your thing. What? Hey, what's up, bud? Come here. Come here. I got my guest popping in. Come here. Hang on. You just woke up, didn't you?
Yep.
All right, say hi. You say hi?
Hi.
Hey.
what's up, dude?
No, what
Say
up?
hi to the fire turkey.
I fired turkey.
What's up, Mr. Ice?
You're tired, bro.
He's like, where am I?
He's out on his feet. He's like a punch-drunk boxer in the 8th round. That's right. You're Tommy Hearns. You're Tommy Hearns, and I'm Sugar Ray, baby. As long as you're not Marvin Hagler, we're good. All right, say
Bart
goodnight.
Gunn.
Bart Gunn, yeah. All right, I love you, baby. All right, go back out. Mommy put you back in bed. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
How many wrestling references am I going to make this hour?
I don't know. It's great though.
Hopefully, all of them.
It is. Yeah, all the references. All of them. Yeah, that was a short appearance. Trey's usually a little more lively. He was he's tired. He's still out on his feet. I heard him walk by a couple minutes ago, because I put him to bed at like 7. And he woke up and he's like, "No, I'm going in your room, Dad. I'm going to sleep on your side of the bed. So when you come in here at midnight, you have to wake me up, because I have a California king, and he thinks he's the one that's 6'3" and 230 pounds and takes up half the bed. No, the little one does. The one that's 4 feet tall and weighs 90 pounds does. So yeah, they're gonna run this ad. And have any of you seen this yet?
I haven't.
All right, so I'll play the ad. Here it is right here. All right, this is, all right, here's the protect our families, all right?
Do you want to meet a family with a transgender kid? Here we are. Max loves to do backflips. Max loves to play his ukulele. Max loves to just be a kid and just be himself. When I found out I was pregnant, all I really wanted was a happy, healthy, whole child. And that's what I got. If you've never met a transgender child before, what I want you to know is that that child is no different than yours. They have the same hopes and dreams and deserve the same equality as your child does. We tell our kids as often as we can that we love them in as many ways as possible. There are some politicians who are trying to tear my family apart simply because my son is transgender. Trans kids don't have a political agenda. They are just kids. They just want to be left alone. My family's just like yours. We love our kids unconditionally, and we will never stop fighting for them.
Nah.
Stand with us. Protect
Trans
our
kids
families.
shouldn't even be a term. Like, that's weird. Look, do what you want to do if you're, grown adult. I mean, whether I agree with it or not, that don't matter. Do what you do. Live your life. But this trans kid shit, it's.
Nano hit it right on the head right here. Max's mom forcibly transitioned Max for clout.
Well, back in the day, it was like they were just a tomboy or whatever. Like, there was no, like, it's just like, it's so stupid.
Honestly, like I grew up with a couple like girls like this, and one of them's like the athlete since we were like 5 years old. You know what I mean? And like by high school, or like I'd say like 8th grade, we pretty much knew she's probably a lesbian. Because she never, it's like no interest in guy. She wasn't like she never like dated any girls, but she did after high school. And it's like, all right, cool. We see her at the reunion and shit. Awesome. You're fucking. I don't care. You did your thing. You played women's professional football in Canada. Like do your thing, girl. Like, but it's like this whole like you just be like I said. I have a cousin who's a transgender, and like I said, man, I'm not calling you Nathan. You're a girl. You take hormones and shit and all that. Like you wish De Blasio's daughter. She's like De Blasio's daughter. She was a beautiful young woman. She went to college and came home trying to act like a boy. It's just these kids, especially young, like this Florida bill. Like I don't even understand this. And then Disney and Warner are going to champion this. This is to bring it back to the pop culture spectrum and to veer away from the politics side of it. This is a bad move on a company that prides itself on family entertainment. Like this is not a move that they should be making. And it like I don't know. It just it irks me because it's like, I grew up, I'm 41. I grew up watching a lot of Disney as a kid. You know what I mean? And this just it's my kid doesn't watch it anymore. Like we don't watch the Disney Channel in our house. We don't. Like I said, I still watch some of the shit on the Disney Plus because I get it for free. So I'm not, but it's like the old stuff, most of it anyway, or, if it's a Marvel movie or whatever. But, I don't know. It's just, it kills me. It kills me.
Well, like I was saying, like with the tomboys, like we didn't consider them not girls. They were still like just because you like to do dude shit doesn't mean you're not a girl. Like, that's basically what I feel like this whole trans thing or whatever is. It's just like you like to do things that the opposite sex likes to do, but you want to be like, it doesn't make you the other thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, my cousin got mad.
Are these ad spots nationwide or just like in Florida?
I don't know where they're all running those. I'll look in the article and see if it says. Yeah, I guarantee you that Max was pushed into that. Like so it's aired by outlet. It will be aired by outlets owned by Disney, Comcast, Warner, and Paramount. So it'll probably be nationwide, I would imagine.
See, the thing is, most people, like, pretty sure I saw in the polls that, like, most people, including most Biden voters, like the majority of Biden voters, aren't in support of this agenda they're trying to push with kids. I mean, let kids be kids. That it's as simple as that. Let children be children. This is insane. There aren't, once you're an adult, you do what you want to do, but this is insane. I wanted to be Super Mario when I was a fucking kid, like
right?
Yeah. I wanted to be Ninja Turtle when I was a kid. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then I became a vampire.
I still got to be Raphael. I'm hoping to be one day half as cool as he is.
Right?
Still have hope.
I just bought the whole original Ninja Turtles series on DVD today.
Nice.
Yeah, I was sending Tony pictures. I'm like, check this out. I bought that in Masters. I can't have Masters of the Universe till my birthday though. My wife's making me wait. She's wrapping it up for me.
Back when you could watch full series on YouTube, I just like binge watched all of the 80s cartoon or whatever.
Yep.
Or the 90s cartoon.
See, I got the old Filmation one from when I was little, man.
Yeah.
Shit. I was like, hell yeah. So, no, this is these. I just see this as child abuse. I really do, and as a parent, it breaks my heart, because some of these parents are just like zealots, and they're using their kids like you said for clout, and it's gonna hurt the kids because the kid might go along with it at first, but a couple years down the line, the mental toll that takes on them, they'll want to go back. And it's just and especially after you're on they're on hormone blockers or you know what I mean, shit like that. It wreaks havoc on them, and it's sad. It is. It should be considered. This should be considered child abuse. I'm sorry.
The same people that are saying, I just want my kids to be happy, and you're tearing my family apart by not letting me sexualize my young one. These are the same people who were cheering when that trans kid was dancing in a strip club a few years ago while grown men were throwing ones at them. So, yeah, it's disgusting.
Which is disgusting.
Yep. Those same fucking weirdos, bro.
Let these kids be kids.
Yeah. Oh, this one right here. Nate knows. Yeah, math teachers shouldn't be talking to 5-year-olds gender identity. My son's math teacher started the class. Good morning, students. Anybody here knows what non-binary means? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Michelangelo's Draven. Entertainment companies stay the fuck out of politics. Cheers to that, brother. Cheers to that.
I was gonna say, this is an interesting way of trying to get more people to sub to Disney Plus.
That's an odd flex, Disney, but okay, Yeah, guess what? We're gonna support grooming children. Why? Aren't you a family company? Well, no. Now, didn't one of the Disney's one of them is a transgender, right? I think one of
Charlie Disney.
Charlee. Charlie. God, you're just
You are one pathetic loser.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had to. Charlie Disney. No, Charlie Disney smacks him. You want to be a man? You're gonna get smacked. Wait, what? Briggle goes on to claim there's some politicians who are trying to tear my family apart simply because my son is transgender. Trans kids don't have a political agenda. They're just kids. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear anything from the Catholic Church. I really don't.
They bent the knee to everything.
They bent the knee to everything. The Pope is pretty much woke. You've got that and the fact that the Catholic Church for years just relocated priests who took advantage of their young parishioners, and they just wanted to relocate them. And that's what they did. That we had one of those at the church my mom used to take me to. Like I said, I'm a Russian Jew, but I was raised Catholic. And you want to talk about being fucked up in the head? We had this priest, and he wanted me to be one of the altar boys. I told my mom, I said, I don't want to fucking do it. Straight up, I said, I don't want to do it. She goes, you don't have to. Then I'm like, all right. Well, this sick son of a bitch ended up messing with a couple of the kids I used to go to catechism with.
Oh, lovely.
And then he just mysteriously was gone one day. Didn't get arrested. He was just gone.
And
they got a new priest. And after that, my mom, she stopped going to church. Nope.
That's where a lot of people's misconception about church and stuff come from too, is because of shit like that and shit like this.
I straight up
bad image on Christianity in general.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in organized religion that much, to be honest with you. I don't. I don't have anything against anybody. I'm not an atheist. I believe in a higher power, a deity. Yeah. But it's not to get too far off topic, but I don't believe in organized religion, especially the Catholic Church, because all they want's money.
Yep.
They want money. And I say that I send my kid to a private Catholic school because it's the best school in the area, and
don't have to worry about this shit either.
Yep. Not there. Like I said, I teach there. It's a good school, and I know all the teachers and shit. So no, it's this is you can't tell me that these parents aren't pushing these kids into this. You know what I mean?
I was talking to a buddy the other day. I was like, I can't wait till this fad is over with. Like, and he's like, but do you really want the fad to be over? Because when this fad is over, the next thing is going to be even worse.
Yep. Well, they're already pushing for that, and that's the maps.
Oh, yeah.
That those garbage tier pieces of filth. You know, there and that again that it sucks for the people. Like I said, just the we'll say the L's, the G's, and the B's. All right,
Yep.
that's them right there. Because it sucks for them because now you have actual criminals. Let me say that clearly. They're criminals. There's no such thing as a minor attracted person. You're a fucking criminal. You're revolting, and you deserve to be, trebucheted into the fucking sun at that point. But and for them to try to normalize that and say, oh no, we're just part of the alphabet community. No, you're not. No, you are not.
Nope.
But it's like with everything, it gets co-opted by nefarious, things.
That's exactly what happens, and it does. It does a disservice to the people who just want to exist, just want to be, and it's like, God knows I ain't never had a problem with fucking any gay. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care. I don't. What
you do in your bedroom is between you and your maker.
We love lesbians, man. We do.
We want to say, well, I don't have control over it. It's just my thought that who I am. It's like, if you think you don't have control over it, imagine being the kid.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, children can't consent. I'm sorry, but they can't. There's no situation where they can. They're children. They look to adults for guidance and discipline and examples.
Yeah.
The problem with that is now a lot of parents don't even do that. They want to be their friends, so they let them just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Morons.
That's it. It's parenting. Like I said, man, there should be a litmus test for parenting. You should have to take like an IQ and DNA test before you're allowed to be a parent, because my God, I have met some stupid ass parents. Hail Maria with T and Telly. What's up, girl? Welcome.
Hello, Maria. Hello.
Hail. Go over and subscribe to Maria's channel too. Are you doing ASMR yet, Maria? Are you doing any of that stuff yet? I swear I told Vassy she should. Vassy's like, I don't have the voice for it. I'm like, yes,
you don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I can't do the accent that good, but yeah, she liked that. Yeah, I don't know if I have it on here. When we reviewed Texas Chainsaw Massacre together, I was like, I've got something. I played this. I was like, and now I introduced her. I'm like, and it's Vassy, and I played that.
Shouldn't come out to play with a big boys weekend because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
But no, these people need to be, I don't know. Like I said, you can't call yourself a normal functioning member of society at that point. While the kids don't have a political agenda, it's clear that Briggle does, and appears to be encouraged her daughter to believe that she's a boy. Yeah, I'm not going to bounce through the rest of this article because it basically just veers into the religious side of it. I want to focus more on Disney, as my camera doesn't want to focus on me. I don't know, it's putting me in witness protection again. But Disney and Warner are gonna, they're gonna air this ad, so it's Paramount, and it's like,
yeah, we'll wait till they merge with Discovery fully. That should.
Yep.
Between the main stockholder of Discovery and I don't know what Elon Musk is going to do with this whole Twitter thing. He may just let it go, but it just feels like there's a little hope in the air.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the reason he didn't go on the board is because then it basically tie his hands. He wouldn't be able to say anything, and so I'm hoping he buys it out.
Stock, yeah.
Yes, the Albanian Chainsaw Massacre. I've never been more happy to see a group of people get slaughtered in a horror movie than I was during the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre when all those people on the bus, the one guy holds his phone up to Leatherface. He's like, "You do anything, you're fucking canceled, bro." And he just stabs him with the chain. Yes.
Wow.
And just runs him through the chainsaw. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
we need a Hellraiser movie with
Pinhead just takes a bunch of woke people, just ends up with a bunch of woke people.
Yeah, I'm down for a Jason movie. They're like, "Did you just misgender me?" And he just stuffs him in a sleeping bag and beats him across the
Yes, like in Jason X.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the best part of Jason X.
The sleeping bag scene.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah. I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. I love that movie. I do. I love that movie. And I don't know if I got to tell this story on air. So you've seen, if you follow me on Instagram, me and Trey have matching I Love Friday shirts, and it's got and the heart is Jason Voorhees' helmet, and this is Friday on it, you know.
Nice.
So we have matching shirts. He wore that to, he had dress down day at school, the private Catholic school he goes to. So he wore that to church, not to church, but to school on dress down day. And the principal, who was, like I said, a teacher of mine in high school, very sweet woman, she stopped him. She goes, "Do you think that's appropriate for school?" And he goes, "What?" And she goes, "Your shirt." And he goes, "This?" And literally, this is what, and she told me this is what he said to her. She says, he was like, "No, he's not a bad guy. He's the hero. It's a movie. He's a lifeguard." I've never been more proud of my little bullshitter.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's a hero in a movie. He's a lifeguard. I'm like, oh. I hope she doesn't Google it, son. I hope she doesn't Google it. It's not the 80s anymore, bud, but
he just punishes them when they break the rules of the lake, you know?
Right? No drugs, no premarital sex, you know. He's just no drinking. He's looking out for him.
That's a perfect church boy right there.
Jason's an altar boy.
Yep.
Jason's a good. He was. Bless his heart. He was a good Catholic lad, wasn't he? Always looking out for the best interest of the church in his heart. I don't know why I went to that accent. It was terrible. I don't think I've done that one before. But
Father O'Malley.
I'm Father Jonas O'Malley. No, Disney's a joke now. I mean, they are.
Marty McFly's ancestor in Back to the Future 3.
Was it? Was that who it was?
Joe McFly or whatever the fuck.
Joe McFly.
That's what you sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
We've got to give you a hat.
We got to get you a hat, don't we?
You don't remember Back to the Future 3?
No.
I remember that.
That one was fire, dude. I guess it wasn't received well from some people, but I liked it. It was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the don't they go back to the West? Thank you, Maria.
And then you get the time traveling train.
Yes. And Doc's hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
A time traveling train and Doc's
who was also in
girlfriend.
Step Brothers.
Yes.
As the mom.
Yeah, I know. She can get it in both movies.
Is that Mary Steenburgen?
Yes.
Mary Steenburgen.
Mary Steam Engine.
Easy, Tony.
She can get it. She can get it in both ones. What up, 24 Eyes? Check this out, bro. Bam. Got the old school. He's a wrestling too. There we go. Got the Nitro shirt on. I got we got another sponsor here at the channel. So we're gonna go to this spot. We played the Doom Scholar one for our friends over at Doom Scholar Studios. We do have another sponsor here at the channel. And it's actually ice cream, which is very fitting because I'm a man who loves his ice cream. I mean, it just stands to reason. So we'll play this as I queue up our next main topic.
I remember my old country home, clean fresh air and flowers growing in the field along the path beside our swimming hole. Mama hollering through the screen, Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. That was such a simpler time and place. Lieutenant Dan's taste like the good old days. Lieutenant Dan's half the man ice cream, half the calories for half the man. But if you want the full flavor of ice cream and all the calories, try Lieutenant Dan's Magic Legs ice cream in your stores right now. Lieutenant Dan's ice cream is a proud sponsor of Eats Hepwickooids, the place to be reviews.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's great.
Big shout out to our sponsor, Lieutenant Dan's Ice Cream, and new comic Normie. He sent me that. He was like, "Hey," he goes, "I got something for you." I'm like, "I love it. I love it." So shout out. Normie will be on with us next Wednesday night. Hail Midnight's Oblivion. He says, "Hail Teptosexuals." I like that one. Oh, shit. Hang on. Super chat, ladies and gents. Nothing but love for you. Well, thank you, Maria with T and Telly. We appreciate your $2 super chat. Let us get you the clip right quickly, ma'am. Hold on just a second. For $2 for Maria with T. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'll go to the Cleveland voice before I do that one again. Here we go. Here's for your $2 super chat, Maria. I give to you. Money, 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 money. There you go, Maria. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Love you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. So we're back over here on Bounding. And, well, Cleveland loves you too, Maria. Welcome. Just don't tell my wife Donna or my ex-wife Loretta because she's shaped like a potato and she gets angry and hurls herself at things all recklessly like. All right, so rumor. The Flash post-credit scene revives Ben Affleck's Batman and kicks off Justice League 2. I want to start, Edwin. What are you a Snyder fan? What's your take? Are you a DC guy? What's your take on this, man?
Dude, I'm all about release the Snyder cut. So
I see. I'm not a fan of him per se, but I do like the fact that fans got what they wanted here. I didn't necessarily I watched it, I mean, it's a little bit long for my taste, but it did. And I will admit that it did flesh things out better. Absolutely. Yeah. And the one thing I really liked was the nightmare sequence at the end. I thought that was kind of cool. And I do like Ben Affleck as Batman, and I'm on record as saying that the only character I thought Snyder should have really wholly controlled was Batman, because tonally it works with what Snyder does. So you'd like to see okay, so they've been talking about Justice League 2. What do you think, man? Are we going to finally get some Green Lantern in this?
I mean, that would be a dream come true. To me, the way the Snyder cut ends with Darkseid, getting ready to invade Earth that's such a good cliffhanger that it'd be completely just heartbreaking not to get the second Justice League movie and get the wrap up the universe that way. You do one more big movie. You can do it on HBO Max. And it'll work, and it'll give people, I think, more closure. Because it's been such a struggle to you had to fight tooth and nail to get this Snyder cut. So it was there's such a push against it. It's just when we finally got that victory, man, it felt bittersweet. And I would love just one more project, and I'll be like, hey, Zach, he's doing Justice League 2. He's gonna wrap up the Snyderverse. It's gonna be its own thing on HBO Max, and we can just kind of let the other stuff, they can do whatever else they want with the movies, but at least get the Snyder cut, the closure, and I think everything will be better off that way.
What was your okay? So, what did you think about like the calls for the air cut of Suicide Squad?
Yeah, but I'm all for it, man. Like WB has a bad habit of just getting in the way of these directors' visions. If you don't want to do the director's visions, don't hire. Let them shoot the whole movie, and then when you get to the edit, you're like, no, we're gonna edit this out. Like it's one or the other. If you don't like what he's shooting, fire him and replace him. Don't let him shoot the whole freaking movie and then cut it up afterwards. That doesn't make any sense. The comparison of the Justice League theatrical cut, which I initially liked, but I saw it like a second or third time. I just started noticing these huge plot holes and stuff that didn't make sense.
I wasn't a fan.
It didn't make sense because they cobbled it together like Frankenstein.
Yep. Yeah.
So
It was like
the holes are leaking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man.
That seems like a trend in movies now.
Yeah.
DC has had more problems cinematically because of everything, and bringing Joss Whedon in simply because he did the Avengers. Like, okay, so they jumped into the Justice League after 2 movies. I mean, well, Wonder Woman had came out first, I think, so you had 3. But I mean, you didn't have, okay. And first of all, I like the character of Cyborg on Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. Basically because I love Kari Payton from The Walking Dead, and his voice acting is amazing too. But he's not a Justice League character. Like, why the hell? Okay, everybody's, why? Right there's a perfect opportunity to bring Jon Stewart in. And to go back to something that Clone Geek said at about 10:20, the Green Lantern show on HBO Max, is that actually ever going to happen? They were supposed to be doing a Lantern Corps show for HBO Max. So I don't know what they're going to do with that, but it's like, why wouldn't you have brought Jon Stewart in? And Cyborg is not a Justice League guy. Like, and now you're going to have to deal with recasting the Flash too, because of all the dumb shit that Ezra Miller's done.
Just put Grant Gustinson as the Flash.
That guy's a menace. He needs to be stopped.
Ezra Miller's he's a dress wearing, eyeliner wearing menace,
choking out fans. How
choking women?
Do you get away? Smith got banned from everything for slapping Chris Rock, and this guy's choking out female fans on video, and nobody does anything to him, but they keep giving him movies.
Alec Baldwin murdered a woman and got away with it.
Yeah,
man. You don't know where the body is. You don't know how that video ended. Madness.
Oh, dude, it is. It's nuts. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Yeah, he choked out that. I think she was pregnant too. Because it's like that girl. He like, you're like, this is what he chokes her out, and then he robbed like this and assaulted this girl that was part of a couple that he was like staying with or some shit like that. Like, we talked about that a while ago. It's like, oh my god, this dude is insane. Now the Flash we got pushed back a whole year. So they're doing reshoots. They're doing reshoots. I think I think Draven, you're right. They should cancel the Flash show. I heard there was rumblings that they're going to put it out of its misery finally.
Good.
I know. And
started off really good, and then just
the first 3 seasons, in my opinion, were really good. I like the first
after the
3.
Thinker, it just went downhill.
Yeah, the writing really tanked off there. I still think what's her name, Candace Patton, is Iris. My God, she's gorgeous. Like, yeah, she reminds me of. She's like a younger Stacey Dash, though. That's what it is. Because I always had a crush on Stacey Dash too. But nevertheless, there's Okay, so Aquaman 2 got pushed back too. Now you've got Amber Heard in that, and you've got the trial going on right now. And I see some YouTuber got a copyright strike on their channel, and I wonder why. When you stream Court TV's entire fucking stream, why would you get a copyright strike? Why do you think that would happen?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cast aspersions, but it's... look, if you want to cover something, cover it yourself. Take the story, make it your own. Don't just straight up show the footage. I mean, come on.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people that do that now, and it's just dishonest.
It is.
And if you are going to actually, like, just stream this stuff, at least have enough commentary over it to where... it's its own thing.
Exactly. Same with TikTok videos.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I just you make your own. Take like you said, there's things you can do to it to kind of make it covered. It just bothers me. It's cheap. You know what I mean? The shit just bothers me. So let's jump in.
I got a great idea for anybody who's worried about getting a copyright strike for the Amber Heard trial.
Yeah.
Literally cover anything else that's going on in the world right now. Take care of it.
No shit.
Right. Yeah.
Awful people. Two awful people. It's like two heels facing each other, and it's like, John Tinta versus Sergeant Slaughter. Who gives a fuck?
No, I think this is like the giant against Loch Ness.
Oh God!
Yeah, no shit.
The Loch Ness. Oh my God!
Whoever wins, we lost for ordering that paper.
Everybody loses. Everybody loses on that one. That was a no-win situation. Clone Geek, the Amish aren't woke enough. Well, they've been standing most of their lives living in an Amish paradise.
The Amish don't give a fuck.
No, they give zero. They don't shower. They don't fucking bathe. They don't wear fucking deodorant. Trust me. I used to work when I was working undercover. I was around a lot of Amish. Mm-hmm. It was weird because I wanted to ask them, like, so do y'all call your kids omelets? Little Amish omelets just sounds right for that. I don't know. Maybe it was funnier in my head. Yes, I am Captain ETAP of the fucking the USS Orville. That's where I'm at. I'm on the bridge. In my captain's chair right here.
Comes back next month, right?
June.
Oh,
I think
June
it is.
Now.
Yeah, I think it's June. It was supposed to be March, which really, really bugged me that it got pushed back because I've been waiting for 4 years for this. If Amber Heard had taking a crap in the street of San Francisco, no one would have cared. No, you're absolutely right, Godzilla. Nobody would have cared. Nobody would have cared. Clone Geek said Flash and Aquaman 2 got delayed because Black Adam had to get reshoots.
Lame.
When's Black Adam should have been out? I'm in that movie intrigues me. I do want to see Shazam 2 because I really liked the first Shazam.
I did too.
That movie was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun movie. Let's see. New intel from a recent screening suggests The Flash indeed has a post-credit scene in which Snyderverse Batman survives, and it has huge implications for that corner of the DCEU. Fucking pop-up ads. This information comes from Sil Abdul of YouTube Scoop Center and Geekosity, by the way, of the site, and its executive Mikey Sutton's inside sources. Apart, it should be stressed, from a related Reddit leak that hasn't been verified. In the scene, Batfleck finds himself thrown into the future where he summons the Flash of his reality to find us. Abdul's source didn't specify, but Sutton says Affleck lands in the nightmare world, and the stinger is supposed to set up Snyder's Justice League 2 as the film is still happening.
This in my Caesar Sportsbook and Casino app.
Yes, Caesar.
You know what we should put in the app? Slot machine.
Oh my God.
All right.
Thanks. What's that guy? What's his name? The comedian. Damn it, I can't remember his name. He's actually funny. All signs point to Affleck leaving the role and the super franchises altogether originally, but Sutton claims that changed and a proposed scene in which his Dark Knight is killed off was scrapped. As for why Affleck quit so publicly, Sutton believes the actor is engaging in basic negotiation ploy. He's holding out for more money and using whatever leverage he has to get it. I'm sorry, Ezra Miller is like the worst person ever to play the Flash. Like,
he is. I actually think we're gonna get more. We're gonna get Justice League 2 because I know Black Adam or The Rock really wants to fight Superman.
Yeah, but they're replacing Cavill with Sasha Calais.
Oh, are they?
If that all that other stuff is true, then yeah, she's taken in the what movie is it? Is it the Flash movie? She's supposed to be taken.
I have
I
no
can't.
idea.
All this shit runs.
Yeah, she's in the Flashpoint movie.
Yeah, because Sasha Calais is gonna. And this is the thing. Like, I'm not even mad. It's not her fault. I feel bad for what they did to her hair because she was like, she's like beautiful. Like, I looked up pictures of her. I'm like, who is this? So I look up like this beautiful woman, and then you see she looks like Oliver Platt with that haircut. I'm like, what did you do to her? Like, why? JB Smooth? Thank you, Geek Flag. Thank you. Because he hosted Last Comic Standing a couple times. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think replacing Henry Cavill's Superman with, I don't know why you just can't have, why not both? I mean, why not both? Does that not make any sense to anybody else?
Yeah, I'm fine with both.
I mean, really, you don't. Who's gonna buy that Supergirl over Superman? Who's buying that? Nobody.
Especially a Supergirl that doesn't look like Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's like another pet peeve is just like tokenizing characters for the sake of it. Like they did with Miles Morales, I'm sorry. That's tokenized Peter Parker. It's Batwoman. They did it with Batwoman. And it's like, oh, hey, let's see. So Ruby Rose she was gay in the show, her character Kate Kane. Well, let's make her black and gay and homeless there. It's like, why? Just why? It doesn't make sense. Godzilla.
Yeah, guys, go out and sign the petition for Batwoman season 3.
Yeah, I heard it. They're
Season
doing
4.
They're doing it for you, ETEP. They're doing it for you.
Dude, if I got another season of Batwoman, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be happy. I got more gas in the tank for Batwoman. I can do it. I got 82, 83 videos out of it so far.
Bel Air just isn't hitting the spot, is it?
Dude, did you watch my last Bel Air review? Just go watch it after the stream. Go watch it, and you'll see how much of a fuck I gave about that. Like, literally, I'm just like going through the show, going like, and then I don't know, they said some shit, but I wasn't paying attention because it was fucking stupid. And everybody in the show's awful. They're just awful people, except for Carlton, Jazz, and Jeffrey. Even though Jeffrey had a guy killed, he's still one of the best people on the show. Like, he is. He is one of the best people on the show. Like, yeah. So, all right, back to this here. Sutton adds Affleck doesn't really want to leave until he's put his stamp on the bat, and that he wants to go out on his own terms, which is a positive hint. He still wants to make his Batman solo movie, and we'll probably get to. However, it's not looking like it.
Please do his Jeff Johns script movie, please.
Okay, what did Jeff Johns have penned for his?
Him and Affleck did this gritty kind of like Arkham Asylum kind of inspired, like just crazy badass movie where he fights Deathstroke. From
Oh
people
shit.
who have actually, the few people have actually seen it have all said this is gonna be the sickest thing ever. Like if they the studio doesn't interfere, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a classic. But they, Warner Brothers keeps sticking around. So finally, let this script come to light. Let Affleck do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and just put it out there, man. There's a hunger for this. They have no idea how many people like this is like people talk about this Jeff Johns Affleck script, man. Like people like the hardcore geeks like me, man. We're salivated. We want this. Like
Okay.
let it go out, man. It'll be sick. Like the few people who've seen it, they're from different sources and stuff. They all say like this isn't from the same people. Like the few people who've seen it, there's guys close to like Zack Snyder who've seen it. They say it's crazy. So like you're getting it from everywhere, but Warner Brothers, please put this thing out, brother.
I wouldn't be. I've wanted like an actual solo Ben Affleck Batman movie. The problem is now you've got Robert Pattinson as Batman. You've got Michael Keaton back. Albeit probably for a one-off appearance.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't mind seeing a good Affleck because I liked him out of and that's the one thing I got out of not Man of Steel, but because I own Man of Steel, I own BVS the Ultimate Edition. I like Ben Affleck in that role. I do. I don't know. I like him almost more than Christian Bale, honestly. I know I catch heat for that, but I do. I think he plays a better Bruce Wayne, and he was so fucking yoked for BVS. You know what I mean? It's like he looked like in this. I didn't really care for like the whole suit in BVS, but I understand the why because he was going to be fighting fucking Superman.
Yeah.
So, but I did like parts of that. I didn't understand why they had to shoehorn all those storylines into that one movie. That kind of muddied the waters a bit, but I don't know. There's positives to be derived from it, and I think Batfleck is honestly one of those. I do. Now, how would all right? So you've got Robert Pattinson, and now you've got Ben Affleck coming back. Where does this all go? You know what I mean? Are they going to tie this all into and say multiverse like Marvel did?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think DC, Warner Brothers, or anybody there has any idea what they're doing.
Right?
They are just make it up as they go. They throw stuff at the wall to see if it sticks. They backtrack and then re-backtrack and then renege and go back to the same stuff over and over again. These movies, we've been talking about them for years now. It's just they can't figure out anything because they don't know what they want. Now that they're merging with Discover and all this stuff, man, it's like this is a mess. Anybody who thinks we're gonna get any clarity until they clean house and get somebody that knows and has a clear direction of where they want all these movies to go, it's just gonna continue to be a jumbled mess.
So I am just kind of over it until they can keep some aspects of it, but everything is so disjointed and messed up because they tried to rush and catch up to Marvel instead of taking their time and building a solid foundation, and they get caught. And Snyder does this too. Like, they'll take the most interesting parts of the story and make it happen off screen and tell you about it instead of showing you. And I'm so over modern movies. I really am. I think the Batman was okay, but now it's like, now if we get a Batfleck movie, it's too much. Like, sit down, hire someone with a vision, trust them with that vision, allow it to play out. And even if it doesn't turn out how you want it, it's still better than this fucking disjointed mess. Because, like, again, the end of Zack Snyder Justice League, that was really, really, really good. Really good. But You see a post-credit scene with Marvel, or at least, back in the day, and you knew something good was going to come of it. You knew they were going to pick back up on that. Here, there's no guarantees. You can get teased with something, and Jesus, they were teasing The Rock as Black Adam fucking, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Like, who has that time? There were people that were in fucking first grade when they were teasing fucking The Rock as Black Adam, and now they're in fucking high school. Like,
dude,
it's insane.
Think about all right, the Flash movie. They announced that back in like 2016.
I honestly think they need to just focus on the single movies, like Marvel did at first.
Yeah,
and then post credits, maybe have something that like kind of ties everything together. But focus on their single, like just one superhero movie, because that's what worked for Marvel at first. You build up this universe slowly by slowly, and tell a good story, and then and then build up to that team up instead of rough. They're just like Edwin said, like they're trying to rush and do what Marvel did, so it's just all over the fucking place.
Yeah, it's just, hey, we're making The Rock as Black Adam. Okay, we're making Jared Leto Joker movie. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're that.
Yeah,
like, dude, calm down.
Yeah, and there's also a lot to announce stuff that isn't even really ready to go. Like they've been talking about this something with Green Lantern for like 8 years now.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a TV series. It's gonna be this, that, the other. Like everything is just announce. No plan, no details, nothing. Stop announcing stuff.
It's like Star Wars. Star Wars is doing that shit too. Like,
let's
announce all these freaking shows, and then like half of them don't even happen anyway. So it's like, why even
remember,
announce
like,
this shit that's not gonna happen?
At least one Star Wars movie a year. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's be happy they stopped after Rise of Skywalker. Honestly,
yeah.
Didn't they announce a new trilogy too? That was, and they didn't they gave it that 80s graphics, and it was supposed to like start debuting like this year or next year or something.
Well, what's her name? Patty Jenkins is supposed to have the Rogue Squadron movie.
I heard she got fired from Wonder Woman.
She should have after Wonder Woman 1984.
Yes, that was terrible.
It's like the first Wonder Woman movie's amazing, except for the third act. Okay, I'll admit the third act, the fight with Ares,
because it was an old story.
Yes, Frankie knows. Yes,
it was a story that had been told before. She just had to adapt it. That's why it was good.
Yep. Hey, look at Frankie, Ben Affleck, Batman, and Matt Damon, Robin. Mic drop. Yes, Frankie.
Do it. Make it happen.
Tina Bojan. Good evening, friend. Good evening, Tina. Welcome. Channel member Tina Bojan.
Question is, Frankie knows which Robin. Which Robin is Matt Damon?
Nightcock.
Dick Grayson or what is the one that gets killed by Joker?
Is that Tim Drake?
You should play Drake Hood.
Jason Todd.
Which one is Jason Todd? The Red Hood,
the cool one.
Yeah.
So Dick Grayson.
Nano says
basically it's Dick Grayson is Nightwing.
Yep.
Jason Todd is Red Hood, and Tim Drake is Robin.
I can do that. Yeah, dude, they made Luke Fox on Batwoman. I just call him Cuckwing instead of Nightwing. Because he gets cucked out by like everybody on they just make him look like a bitch. It's funny. Like they try to diversity wing. They try to do like the Iron Man, like how he's got like the layover on his face inside the suit. They try to do that with Luke, except it's a CW doing it. So it's just like him in like laying down, holding like a little like clear piece of plastic with like Sharpie written on it in different colors over his face, going, "Oh no, beep beep boop." I don't know. It looked cheap. It looked cheap as fuck though.
You want to see a good Batwing? I would say watch. I think it's Bad Blood, the animated movie. They introduce him in that. All
right.
And Kate Kane is in that too, as Wonder or Batwoman or whatever.
Yes, Geek Flag. I know it's one of the worst television. I made 82 videos about it. I know how bad it is. I started covering it on a bet, and I'm a man of my word, and I punished myself mentally for 3 years. I know, man. So I totally lost where we were at in this, but I know we were talking about like DC. And see, this is how we were basically, our discussion went like DC. It started out with one central theme and then branched off into 80 different directions, none of which are related to the other. That's exactly what happened. That right there is DC's EU, basically summed up right there. We just did it for you.
Yeah.
We just completely did it for you. We're because we're that damn good. But let's see here. Let's run this spot here. We got a PO box at the channel. If you want to send us anything to open on air, here's the address where you can do just that. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a P.O. Box now. That's right. P.O. Box 924, Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the Place to Be Reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians. That's right, and those kazoos are going to probably start to be shipped out the beginning towards the middle of next week. Yeah, you guys will have your kazoos. So when we do Marvel Mondays, you can sit there and do with the kazoos, because that's how we do's here. So
just save some pussy for the rest of us, please.
Right? You'd be out flossing with that sign kazoo, be like, who signed the E-Tab? Be like, ooh, bitches be falling out. They'd be throwing pussy at you like it's a homecoming parade. Here you go, here's some for you, and some for you. You got a fucking kazoo? Shit. There you go. Anyway, it's time for Hot Topic. Not the fucking leather pants don't work. And that footage brought to you by the Summer Love, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, we can avoid that. Animal activists.
I'll save the hot pants for my OnlyFans.
Save those for the sparkly vampire on OnlyFans. He starts out every stream on his OnlyFans. He's like, twinkle, twinkle, y'all. Animal activist glues self to Timberwolves court during play-in game. Now, I don't know if you guys looked ahead at this article or not, but we like sometimes to speculate based on just a headline. Is this white people shit or not?
I wouldn't do this shit.
Oh. Tony, is this white people shit?
Yeah.
Somebody glues themselves to the court at an NBA arena during a game.
Well, if it was Gorilla Glue, it might not be.
Edwin, what do you say? Is this some white people shit?
It sounds like it.
It's definitely someone who was raised in the free world. So
here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
The photo from the activist group shows their member, identified as Alicia Santurio, on the court as Patrick Beverly walks past. A woman had to be escorted off the court at the Target Center. Look at this dude is just like, what the fuck? Like, and look at, she's got her mask, so she's being safe. Where's Dr. Fauci? She's being safe. She's got a mask, even though she's not wearing it. It's in her hand. A woman had to be escorted off the floor. Okay, under the Timberwolves playing game, after apparently trying to glue herself to the baseline under a basket. She got a violation for 3 in the key right off the bat. The incident happened during the second quarter as the Timberwolves were trying to recover from a slow start. They need to beat the Clippers to earn the 7th seed in the Western Conference playoffs. Otherwise, they'll face the Spurs or the Pelicans Friday night with their season on the line. I superglued down to the basketball court to bring attention to the mass killing of chickens at Glenn Taylor's factory farm using VSD. Hashtag glue girlsies. Look at her. She's trying to be all dramatic, too. Let's go over here to Twitter.
I mean, this is definitely a foolproof plan.
This
I
what
don't
could
know.
what
This
could
could've gone
possibly go
sideways.
wrong? It's a good thing. It's a good thing it wasn't the NFL, man. She'd fuck around and get Ray Rice out there. She'd catch a right hook.
Mm-hmm.
But she, let's see. And apparently, so this Glenn Taylor used to own the Timberwolves. He doesn't even own the fucking team anymore, and she's protesting him.
I mean,
A fan was.
It's a simple mistake. It's not like she has some sort of device that could tell her who the current ownership of the Timberwolves is. I mean, just
Anybody could make that mistake. Anybody could make that mistake. Here we go.
Somebody has fallen.
Bitch, get off the court. Get off the court. Oh, this is great. Look at her. Ma'am, have you fallen all the way out onto the court? What is wrong with you? They're killing chickens. They're like, everybody in the arena is like, we all know chicken's delicious. Everybody likes chicken. Get the fuck off the court. Peter, crazy woman.
I just saw a report actually. It says it was actually a ploy. She's actually a Lakers fan that did this to make sure that the Clippers would be eliminated from the playoffs. So, you gotta give it to her, man. Just LeBron fans are crazy. You know, they're dedicated. So, salute to weirdo Laker fans. You know, they got one over on the Clips.
Wait. Oh yeah, fuck you. Wait, what did I do? Another monster? Look at sacrifice to Jobu. Jobu. Fuck you, Jobu. I do it myself. I remember Major League Wookie. Peta, crazy woman that tried to glue her hand to the floor. There was a guy in the crowd filming it, knew it was happening, then ran up the stairs. Oh, they planned it out. She glued her hand. She was wearing a shirt. Glenn Taylor roasts animals alive. She was protesting the mass killing of chickens at Rembrandt Enterprises, a factory egg farm in Iowa owned by Taylor. The woman was quickly escorted off the floor by at least 2 police officers. The game had to be stopped for a few minutes as Target Center employees worked to clean up the mess. The Timberwolves released a statement about the incident during the second half of Tuesday's game. A fan disruption occurred in the second quarter of tonight's game. We are in touch with the Target Center security to address the incident.
Wow.
Yeah, so that my friends is one crazy bitch right there. Like what
That's like tying yourself to a tree, like
yeah.
In hopes that they're not going to destroy the tree with you on it. It's like, dude, this big ass machine, they're going to fuck you up. They don't care.
It's a bulldozer.
Yeah.
They'll just cut you in half.
Yes.
Like that thing's not going to miss a beat, you know? Protest. Oh God. Glinzer. Protests and killing chickens in an NBA game. That's racist. Nate. Well, this was my first participation in your live stream, but I'm sure it won't be my last. Everybody have a good night. Try to always have fun, but keep it legal. Hey, Nate, thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it. Good seeing you. Good seeing. I recognize the name. I do. I recognize the name. So hell yeah. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Glinzer, we got yours. Let's see. Nano, vegans are crazy by default. Yes, they are. Oh, hell no. No stupid woman gets in the way of chicken. Move, bitch, get out the way. Chicken is fucking delicious. I don't care how you cook it. Well, I do care how you cook it. I like fried, but I know that the boneless, skinless chicken breast is. I marinate them. I use some. I put a lot of crushed red pepper on it. I cook, but I don't mind spice though. Like do that, a little bit of garlic, some pepper, marinate it all together. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Little Worcestershire sauce.
Making me hungry, damn it.
Yeah, I'm saying it's getting late. Not to dig in and see if I got any chicken I can make right now.
You're like the air fry mine.
I gotta when I finally fucking move, I am getting an air fryer.
I love my air fryer, bro.
Dude, everybody just raves about them, and that's me and the wife are it's like we got to get a fucking air fryer. We got to get a fucking air fryer. I do. I want to get one. So let's start cooking with those. Because I do a lot of I cook a lot. You know, I get to buy a new grill too, which I'm excited. I'm gonna buy a Blackstone.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Blackstones now, so I'm getting my new grill. I'm excited. I go get the fucking Jeep tomorrow finally. Oh, so I didn't tell you, right? You want to hear some first world problems? So my buddy, my salesman, he calls me this morning. He goes, "Hey, what's up, man?" I'm like, "You coming down to close tomorrow?" "Yep." "All right." I said, "You get everything, all my accessories and shit?" "Yeah." I said, "You got the windows done?" He goes, "No, they couldn't do it." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because I was getting I got an all black Grand Cherokee, and I wanted the windows like all fucking limo tinted, like they come factory. But I'm like, no. I want them so you can't see in those motherfuckers at all. And he's like, "I got you, okay." So the tint shop, he's like, "They can't do it for 3 weeks." I'm like, "Well, schedule me in for 3 weeks then, because I want to be on the books. I still want to get it done." I was kind of pissed, but I'm like, whatever. He's my boy, I was gonna fuck with him, be like, and just like after we got off the phone, call him back, be like, "You know what? I don't want the Jeep anymore. If you can't get my windows tinted, I don't want it." No, I didn't though. I didn't want to scare him. He just came back from vacation. It would have been a dick move, But he's my boy, He trained me actually when I started working for Chrysler. So, but no, yeah. So. The chicken, I mean, come on. Does it matter how the chicken's killed? Is it any less delicious if it dies in a state of fear and confusion?
I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm all about personally killing the chicken and then cooking it. But whatever.
As a vampire, the fear makes it taste better.
Yeah,
right. That's what I was gonna.
My grandparents gave me a chicken. They were like, "Hey, this is the chicken." Hung out with a couple of days, and then she took it and cut its neck and then cooked it. Yep. And it was delicious,
Right? See, so I grew up, I grew up in the country. I grew up hunting with my dad as a kid. I grew up going out to the deer blind and, hunting deer and shit. So I can appreciate that. I've gutted a few deer, and the worst one I've ever done is a gut shot. Now, those of you who have been hunting and have ever been around a gut shot, everything is released. And then you cut it open and it's like, yeah. I don't have a good stomach. Like, I don't mind gutting a deer and skinning it and all that shit. That doesn't bother me. But a gut shot, the smell of that bile, that was rough. One of my friends wrote me into that once, but yeah, enough about that. So we'll go around. I'm going to pull up the screen share for Edwin for Ace again here, and we'll let him. Do you want to play the trailer? You want me to play the trailer? I'd like to do that actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Here, we'll. All right. So, do you have any intro for it, or you just want me to play it?
No, I think basically this trailer captures the mood of the book as it's kind of meant to be.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Here's the trailer for the Ace Volume 2. Hang on a second. What the hell? Well, let me scroll down. Yes, sir. I like it. So let's go down.
Shout out to Red Gaze for the awesome trailer.
Did Gaze make that? Yeah, dude. He makes amazing trailers, doesn't he?
Yeah, man, does great work. He did the one for the first book. I was like, oh, I got to do it for the second one. He captures the tone and everything perfectly. Even like that little theme music, it's like it's just perfect.
It's very cinematic. You know what I mean? Like he's knows how to put that together and present it. It looks great. The art looks great. So get out and sign up for this. You're launching on the 24th. So you can sign up to get on the mailing list now, I'm sure, right?
Yep. Anybody who signs up and backs the book's going to get a nice oversized sticker. It's got some really amazing art. I might actually turn it into a t-shirt, how cool the art came out for that. I think it'll make a nice little collectible. So go check it out. And like I said, help us spread the word. That's kind of like the main thing right now. I'm just trying to get it into as many people's eyes as possibly for launch. So,
Excellent, man.
Go well. Awesome.
Well, hell yeah. Thank you for being here, Edwin. We appreciate you, man.
Nah, man. Thanks for having me on. Like I said, I'll hopefully be doing a lot more streams now. I've been just kind of deep into making this campaign and everything. It's just, it takes a lot of time, and I got a 9 to 5. So I've been kind of chilling and trying to finish up everything I got to do before launch. So I think I'm almost there. I think I got a couple more days and I should be all set.
Well, excellent, man. Excellent. And thank you. Yeah, tell here, I'll put you on solo. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me always on Twitter. I'm at Edwin Aces. I do have 2 YouTube channels that could use some subs. The first one is called Drawing Aces. I will be starting up some live streams again. I used to interview some comic book creators and do some fun streams, so please sub to that. And I also have a pro wrestling channel. It's called Indie Wrestling Aces, where I show matches of different indie wrestling events that I go to around my area over here in Massachusetts, Connecticut. It's got some fun stuff. So if you like independent wrestling, go check that out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was on that scene for almost a decade, man. I always said wrestling is the cruelest mistress you'll ever fucking have. It is. It's the most addictive drug you'll ever do. And I've been out for what 4 years now. I've been out. I was supposed to go down to Cincinnati last weekend and work a show, but I couldn't. And I wasn't gonna work the show. I was just gonna go bump around a little bit. I was gonna work under a fucking mask. But I did. I miss it so much, man. Oh my God. It kills me. It does. But let me kick it over to our other guest here, other panelists. Thank you, Edwin. Go over and check out the IndieGoGo. Follow him on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channels. Do all the things, people. But next, ladies and gents, he's the vampire. You know the thing. Here he is, Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, just doing the the Twitch thing, playing Elden Ring. I made a kind of tough choice the other day when I was playing to embrace the comfort of Lady Death and go down that path. Probably be streaming after the show. Check me out.
What? Where are you just streaming on Twitch tonight then?
Yeah, on Twitch, yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll go check him out on Twitch. Here's the link to here's the Twitch channel. I posted the YouTube. There's the Twitch link right there. Tony just posted, and I posted his YouTube, and Tony posted his YouTube. There we go. We've got it all covered. It's all covered on all fronts. It's all covered, ladies and gentlemen. And lastly, let me kick it over to my co-host, my brother, Mr. Tony ToneDef.
Yeah, we rounded out the first year of the Monday Night War last night. We're now officially headed into year two. Year two. I watched the first week. of Nitro, and damn, what an episode! A really, really
Dude,
good episode. Yeah.
Fire.
So join us next Tuesday and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific for the Monday Night War retrospective. Talking about the greatest time to be a wrestling fan. I've also got another idea I'm kind of kicking around, but on top, and that's just for a single release video, but on top of that, I really, really want to do a show about, like, you know, just kind of a psychological show talking about like the universe or James Webb, which they're infrared device finally cooled to negative 477 degrees Fahrenheit, which means now they can basically turn it on, calibrate it. Really excited about that kind of stuff. I love talking about the universe, it just blows my mind. I love talking about ancient cultures, and you know, I think mankind has been around a lot longer than they estimate.
Brother, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, well, maybe if you want to jump on, bro, like that, this shit just blows my mind. I love talking about it. I love just leaving this world behind and all of its problems and talking about, you know, what could be out there. You know, what I will never get over the fact that we're all here on this rock spinning around, whipping through the Milky Way, which is one of countless galaxies. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? How did we get here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, we can say a Big Bang, but what created the singularity? What created the hydrogen and the helium? And, you know, I think it's well known. I mean, we're in a system. We're in some kind of like organized machine. You know, between the sun, it changes its magnetic poles every 11 years, going through a cycle, which, man, I sent you pictures of that earlier, ETAP. Now that we have that solar telescope, they can see the sun's physical difference in these cycles. Just all kinds of stuff, you know. And Google this, like, Venus and Jupiter align like every 450,000 years to elongate Earth's atmosphere, making life possible here. Like, it just feels like shit was placed everywhere for a reason. I mean, just talking about that kind of stuff, I love it. So, I'll keep you updated on that. Frankie No says, my theory, the Earth is one of God's testicles. It could be. Very well could be. So I get the sensation that we're swinging from left to right before sticking to a leg after about 20 minutes. Yeah, so come check us out. I don't know when that's going to be. I feel like it's more of a weekend show. But yeah, I want to get that started as soon as possible. So the Clown World Review, we'll see you there, motherfucker. Thank you. Thank you to the chat. Thank you, everyone on the panel. Draven, pleasure as always.
Yep.
Edwin, it was a pleasure to meet you. I know I've seen you around on Twitter before, and like, I don't know if you're in Fandom Collective or not, but
yeah, I'm part of the group.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where I've seen you before, bro. So yeah, pleasure to meet you, ETEP. I love you, man. Thank you as always.
Too, and love you too, man.
Yeah.
All right, now it's my turn to go ETEP Casino here, and all right. So, yeah, as you can tell, I've some allergies and shit going on. My voice is yeah, it is what it is. It makes me sound a little like get that Barry White going. Anyway, so channel members have had access to my episode review of WCW Monday Nitro from September 11th. Yeah, WCW Monday Nitro from September 11th. 1995 since like midnight on Monday. I made it I opened it up for members. Tomorrow it goes public at 10 a.m. so you'll be able to check out my second review in the Monday night series. Yeah, I'm going back and reviewing every Nitro. Then it'll be Nitro and Thunder and pay-per-views. So this third video installment it'll cover Fall Brawl and the Nitro from the night after, plus Saturday night from that weekend. It'll be a whole weekend of wrestling. That'll be out next. I'll probably have that one. I got a lot of stuff to information to gather and video clips, but I'll have that out by Tuesday for you guys, for channel members. Yeah, because I've already got the review written for Fall Brawl. Just need to get the footage together. So, yeah, so I'll have that out. Plus, we have the the members pre-shows on Monday and Wednesday at 7:30 on Monday, or 7:30 on Monday, and 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. Then going in Raw Monday night, 8:35 Eastern, with myself, the other Horsemen, Tony, Vinny, Red, and Chris Fisk. Wednesday night, Place to Be Reviews live. We have the pre-show at 8, big show at 9 p.m. I'll have a couple more videos out this week for you guys. Like I said, that big video will cover Fall Brawl and Nitro. So that'll be out next Tuesday. Have that ready. And yeah, I'll have a few pop culture videos coming this week. And I will be over on, let's see, I don't know if I'm doing any streams the rest of the week. I might take the rest of the week off and just recover, do some videos and stuff like that. But who knows? I might show up on a stream tomorrow on Red Gaze's channel at 6:05 Eastern on the Superstation TBS, because he'll shame me into it. And that's okay, because I love it.
Too long, dude. Between Wednesday and Monday, I'm
It
like,
is.
fuck, we should have another show. Or like,
I
do
know,
something
I know.
impromptu. Yeah.
I know. It is. It always seems like it takes too fucking long. So thank you to all my channel members. Let me thank y'all. Let me thank y'all proper. Here we go. Here's for the channel members, ladies and gents. If I can find a goddamn. Yeah. So thank you all. Keely Chow, Godzillionaire, Awesome One, Another Monster, Frankie Knows. See all my channel members. Say Keely Chow, Glinzer, Wookiee Supremacy, Nano Reaper, Geek Flag with Nate Knows, Draven, who's on the panel and in the chat. Awesome One. Let's see. I'm scrolling up my voice. My voice is going. You'll have to excuse me. Clone Geek. Tina Bojan was here. Midnight's Oblivion. Yeah, y'all rock. Thank you. Maria with T and Telly was here. Thank you for the super chat, Maria. 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live, another channel member. Yeah, thank Judas Goat Barbecue, another channel member. Thank you, Judas. One of my favorite Fozzy songs. Good Stuff Comics Gator, another channel member. Brightest Day, Science Fiction Audiobooks, booked with Brightest Day. Thank you, man, for being here. One of my United Underground brethren. So thank you very much. Rugo Better, another channel member. Just Joe 47. Oh shit, I didn't even see Just Joe was here tonight. He was here during the Scott Steiner match. He said, Kurt Angle knows he ain't going to beat me, and he's not even going to try. Brutal
Speaking of Kurt Angle, I actually bet him last Saturday.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, he was doing a meet and greet around where I'm at, so I got to meet him. He's
Hell yeah.
kind of hurting. I think he's going to get some surgery. So he's looking a little labored, but, good to see.
Did he say something absolutely off the cuff and insane to you? And then when you were like, what? He said, sorry, my Twitter was hacked.
No, he seemed in good spirits, even though he's getting
nice.
Good. Fucking legend.
Yep.
That guy,
he won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Well, look, you look at Shawn Michaels, he comes in as part of the Rockers and like made his way up, and kind of the same with Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like they all had their struggles and trials and tribulations, but it's like Kurt Angle walked onto the scene a fucking legend.
Yep.
Like he just walked on and was, he fucked around with the European and Intercontinental title, but he was a main eventer. Like you were watching him wrestle these mid-card guys. Like he walked in, and like him and Brock Lesnar are probably the only two that walked in just full-fledged main eventers ready to go.
Yep. Absolutely. Kurt definitely the better of the two of them, and that's a hill I'll die on. Thank you, Tim's Talk, Alec Arcane. Let's see, I got Rugo. Brahma Bull was here early. Horny Alf, and that takes us all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Everybody for being here. You guys, your support never fucking ceases to amaze me. The best chat on YouTube. Hang on a second, man. End it like this. Right here. We'll go out like this. Hang on. Y'all kill me, man. Here we go. Y'all are just too fucking sweet. Y'all are just too fucking sweet. But thank you for your WCW, or are you here to see the NWO? We'll be talking more of that on Tuesday at Tony's at 8 p.m. where I am every Tuesday night after Supreme Heretics 640 show, United Resistance. But until then, folks, I'm Temple to the place to be reviews. We've been here with all of yous. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
I could do this all day. It's better to burn out than to fail.